Hey folks, hope you guys are doing well as usual. So I have come up to my local park again, and I've brought the Rode Wireless ME mics with me, and I thought I'd do another test today with this because I was down here yesterday in this park, and there was it was really windy. Storm Lillian was passing overhead and there was a lot of wind, and I thought it was a perfect day to do a test with these microphones in a really windy day to see how well they work. And when I got home and listened to the audio, it was really good. I was really impressed. It was a lot better than the Insta360 Ace Pros, internal recording, which obviously you would expect if you're spending £100 on a microphone. But one of the things that was quite interesting is I actually made a mistake yesterday, and when I recorded at least half of the audio, and then I realized that basically I was only recording with one microphone. So the Rode Wireless ME actually comes with two microphones. One's a transmitter and the receiver, but the transmitter can actually record audio as well. So I had recorded a lot of it, and then I realized that the second microphone, I had actually turned it off. So it was attached to my t-shirt, and I thought it was recording. And then when I got halfway through, I decided to check it, and then I realized that it was switched off. So all the audio that you were listening to for half of that video, and that video is uploaded as well, so check out that video. You just have to type in, look on my channel, Rode Wireless recording on a windy London day, and you'll find it. It'll be, it's done this week as well, so it's one of my latest videos. But what was interesting is when I listened to the audio myself, I actually preferred the audio that was just off the receiver. I felt it had a slightly nicer sound. It was just as clear, and it was slightly deeper. I felt when I attached the transmitter, it kind of brought the pitch up a bit. So it sounded nicer to me. So what I thought I would do is, because it's a cold, kind of wet day today, I thought it would be a good idea to do another test with these microphones. And it's been raining since 6 o'clock this morning. There's a kind of little break in it at the moment. I'm kind of lucky, but you can see even the old pigeons here. Look at them, they're even completely soaked with the feathers on these things. And grass is really wet. There's hardly any wind today, so the wind has really died down. The storm's passed over, but there's just been a lot of rain, and so you're getting a lot of noise. I'm quite close to the road here, so you're getting a lot of noise with the cars and that, driving over a wet road and everything. So I thought it's a good day to come up and do another test with it, since I made that mistake yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pause the video here, and then I'm going to switch on the second microphone, the transmitter. And so what will happen is it will begin to record off. The way I've got it set up is I've got it recording off both the transmitter and the receiver simultaneously into one audio file. And the reason why I did that is basically because I thought it would be a good test if you're in a really loud an area which is really loud, with like a lot of talking, or maybe you're walking through a park where there's a fun fair on, or you're on a busy street or something. So let's switch on the second wireless microphone, and we'll see how that. So here's the Rode Wireless ME. I'm just gonna pause again and just switch that. Okay, so I've just added in I just turned on the second microphone, and I've got that on my t-shirt. I'm using a mini tripod which I just bought. It's a newer, that's the name of it. It's not a newer one, it's a newer N-E-E-W-E-R, newer tripod. I will do a little video on that as well, because I'm really impressed with this tripod. But obviously it's a bit hard to do a video while I'm using the tripod. So I've turned on the second microphone, so I'm now using both the transmitter and receiver of the Rode ME. The levels that I'm seeing on the Ace Pro don't seem to be going up. It's got a little LED kind of, it's got a little like light bar on the back, which when you're speaking into it, it goes like louder, so you can tell how well it's recording. So basically, if you listen to the last part and now you're listening to this, you're listening to both mouthphones recording. The one on the tripod, I would say, is about 12 inches from my mouth, and the other one is just hanging off my t-shirt, so it's about 5-6 inches below my mouth. But both of them are recording into one like audio stream, and so it's not like recording, it's recording in more of a mono rather than stereo, if you understand what I mean. So yeah, so this is just a quick test of these microphones again. I'm really impressed with these microphones. I was going to get the DJI Mic 2 because of the Bluetooth compatibility, but I decided on these, and I think I made the right choice. And when I actually bought them, there was a software update, so I think this is on, off the top of my head, I think it was like version 4.7 or something like that. So it said it was the latest version. So I think these microphones have been out about a year, and Rode has obviously kind of, you know, updated their software at least once anyway, probably more than once over that. So yeah, so I'm quite impressed. And I just want to point out one other thing as well. I'm shooting in Leica Natural, so the footage you're seeing here in my park is Leica Natural off the Ace Pro. If you're interested in that, if you have the Ace Pro, this is exactly what it looks like. I downloaded the software, I think the day after it came out, or it might have been the day it came out. I saw a video popped up, and I haven't tested it like extensively, but one of the things when I tested both the Natural and the Vivid, and to me the Vivid the colors were just really strong. I watched a couple of other YouTube bloggers who, you know, really go into a lot more in depth of you know, cameras and all sorts of settings and stuff, especially with the Ace Pro. And I looked at their footage, and I found the Leica Vivid to be just, the colors were just so absolutely, you know, strong. It was like, it was kind of almost a bit sore to your eyes. The yellows and reds almost looked fluorescent, so I don't know whether that was maybe that blogger did some, you know, post-production or something, or maybe that's the way it came out of the camera, I don't know. But with this footage, I basically don't do any color correction on my videos at all. I just, you know, try to buy the best camera, and hopefully the software and the camera, you know, produce the best videos. And with this video, I'm not going to, you know, like I said, I'm not going to do any color grading. I'm just going to drop and drag the video straight onto YouTube. So the colors that you're seeing now are the exact colors that you would get from the Leica Natural settings. I did buy a little glass screen protector, and I've put those on the Ace Pro. I've got one on the back one on the lens and one on the little side thing which tells you the settings. But to me it hasn't made any difference at all. And the other thing that is worth noting, if you read some of the reviews on Amazon, the one I bought anyway, you know, there were a couple of people saying, oh, the touchscreen doesn't work, but the touchscreen works absolutely perfectly. I've had, you know, no problems with my Ace Pro after putting these protective glass screens on. It works absolutely fine. So that's worth noting if you want to buy them. I think they're all pretty much the same. I think I bought the Fitwell one. I think it was like $7.99, and it works absolutely fine, and it's really protected my camera. I can feel it on the back, and it kind of like, it gives me a lot of reassurance if I bump the camera, and it hasn't made any difference in the recording or clarity of the recording. I can't see. I looked at the videos before and I looked at the videos afterwards, and it seems to be just as clear. So, you know, that's a good thing about it. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here. There's a lot of pigeon in the park today, isn't there? But I'm going to leave it here. And this is this mic test. I might try and do another mic test when I get a chance. I might test it just solely with the Rode Wireless Rode ME just on my t-shirt, rather than recording off both, to see if there's any real difference. But you know, you guys can be the judge if you like it with just recording off the actual receiver, or if you prefer it recording off the transmitter and the receiver at the same time. And I haven't done anything to the levels with this. I've left it at, the only thing that I did is I turned it to turned the gain up to high. There were 3 levels. There was like low, medium and high, and I went into the app, which worked fine, by the way, because I was reading a lot of, if you look at the Amazon, no, not the Amazon, if you look at the on Android, if you look at the app, the reviews about the app, there's a lot of people who comment that the app is really, you know, doesn't work really well. I downloaded the app, Rode Wireless app, and I just followed like an online guide, and I plugged in both microphones. It updated the software straight away. There was no problems with it at all. And it was like, and I was able to adjust all the settings as well. And I've had no problems with it at all. Every single time I plug it into my phone, you know, it connects straight away, and it gives you the option to, you know, change some basic settings. So the only thing I did is I switched it to both microphones recording at the same time, and I changed the gain to high, and that was all I did. There were no other settings, and the settings that I use in the Ace Pro are exactly the same. So it's just basically, all I do is plug the Rode. Let me just show you. I can pull this off quickly. It might not work. Okay. There's not much thing. So I've just bought. So I've got. That's my setup here. I've got the microphone here, and then I just use this this is the new tripod I bought, and this is it. Might not, don't think the camera can focus, but it's the newer, and it's the, let me just if you're interested, it's called the newer TP31. And this is a really nice tripod. It's all aluminium construction. The head here moves around. This here, the actual locking mechanism is really good, and it's got some really nice features to it, which I can't demonstrate because obviously I got the wireless mic attached. But I will do a little video on this just to show people how good this is. I bought this because I'm off to Italy. I'm off to Italy on Monday, and the problem I had with the Rode wireless microphone is that I couldn't attach my normal tripod that I had. I couldn't attach it to I couldn't attach the microphone to the tripod because there was no cold shoe mount. So I went out and bought this. It was on sale. It was like 33, and I got it for 24 off Amazon, which is like, you know, quite a good deal. They had like a special sale on or something. And I've only had this. I picked it up this morning, and I'm really, really impressed with it. So I'm going to be using that tripod a lot, and it holds the Rode ME mic really, really well. So it's good to have that, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been 15 minutes here chatting, and I hope this has helped anybody. I hope if you're interested in getting a wireless mic or the Rode ME mic, it's helped you. Or if you're interested in the new Leica Natural settings on the Ace Pro, or perhaps maybe you would just be interested in getting this newer tripod. But anyway, if you've made it to the end here and you're not a member of my channel, it would really help if you would like and subscribe. And if you are a member of the channel, thanks a lot for watching this and supporting it. And I'll see you guys probably sometime on Monday when I'm jetting off to Italy for another 5 days. I got 4 days in Italy, in Rimini. I'm going to try and visit, I think, San Marino. They've got some nice kind of museums in that there, so I'm going to try and visit that as well. So I'll see you guys then, and thanks for watching.